Alright, we are here in scenario 6, the machine in yellow. I gotta start with an extra card and resource, as you can see by this giant cue card over here. The theater is eerily silent. The old wooden floor creaks beneath your feet and a light rain gently patters on the roof as you explore the auditorium. There are rotting corpses among the seats and the rest of the crowd has vanished. As a reaction, when you would take any amount of horror, you may cross out one tally mark from your memories instead for doom advances. Awakening. You pinch yourself to see if you're dreaming, and sure enough, your skin does not sting. However strange it may be, delving into your mind is the only way to learn the truth of the matter. As an additional cost to enter backstage, investigators of the theater must spend 2-player clues as a group. And we, after the investigator reveals the backstage, we advance. Let's see our opening mulligans here. Sorry, we get 6 cards. Okay, we got a longbow, we got a loner, we got an emergency cache, we have a improvised web. Am I crazy to just, like, get rid of this and just hope we get Daniel James for the best mulligan in the world? Oh, that would have been so sick if it was. They would have wrote fucking songs about me, chat. Over here... Well, we don't really need a weapon. We actually just need to get clues. So what if we grab a thieves kit and out the door? Trying out this card here. I think I'm going to get rid of the rest and just hope we hit a lockpicks. No, we're in Kane City. That's okay. That's okay. I think we have the tools to get through this pretty alright, but it's going to take a bit of work. Alright, well, I'm going to use my free ability to play emergency cache, so we're going to gain 3 resources and draw a card. Oh yeah, if we get those rats, they're fucking dead, I'll tell you that much. Honestly, let's just spend 8 resources and put down a longbow, some track shoes, and a loner. Seems pretty good to just get, like, completely set up on the first turn. Over here, I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3. We're going to play a thieves kit. We're going to hippity hop into this location. It's a 4 shroud. We got to put 2 of the set aside lobby doorway locations into play. You know how this scenario works. It's just curtain call. And there's going to be no surprises. Alright. Do I want to investigate with my last action? 5 to 4. Commit the manual decks and the out the door. I'm here for it. So we're 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to 4. Minus 0. So we're gonna draw a card. We're gonna grab a clue. We're gonna gain an action because of our ability. And we'll check out one of these locations. No, we'll check out the balcony. We know there's clues there. We know there's victory there. Honestly, pretty happy with the first turn. This is after an enemy engages you, we can play Honed Instinct. Okay, upkeep. Watch this. A loner, which I actually could... No, I couldn't have... We could have gone there. Maybe I should have, but that's okay. Alright, 1 of 4 over here. Andre, first evil card here is Fathom's Regress. To start the cup, X cards of your deck. X is your memory. Draw each weakness card of this effect. If no weaknesses were drawn, take 1 horror. So we're going to discard the top 5. Okay. I would want those. So we'll take a horror. Peril Surge. Secretly move a hidden card from your hand to another investigator's hand if possible. It is impossible. This will just surge into... Sure, we're going to go 3 to 8. We fail. We'll search for the topmost hidden card, which is going to be this one. After you reshuffle your deck, because there are no cards, and discard this card and take 3 damage, choose an event location to spend 4 resources, discard this card. Oh, Andre! I got some shopping you need to do. Alright. I should got a buck from this, huh? Kind of worried about this horror situation. I mean, we could just spend memories for it, but that's kind of designed to come later. Alright, let's start by doing some Thieves' Kidding. And I'm going to play a watch this, and we'll go 6-2. Nice. We're going to grab a clue, get a resource off of this, get an action. And then we're going to gain 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Do I have a payoff for big money in this deck? Okay, I have one well-connected. And then lucky cigarette cases. Right, that's how this deck's flying. Alright, let's investigate again. 5-2. -0, we're going to gain a resource. We're going to grab a clue. And then I think we're going to move in here. And I am going to make Miguel lose an action. We're just going to draw a card. Okay. That's a little bit spooky. Andre's not doing well. Let me tell you that much right now. Miguel's going to move in here. As penance for not moving, you're going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4 of your resources. Thank you. I'll draw a card. Lure is interesting. And then we're going to loan her into this location. Okay, sure. That's a little bit spooky. Olivier is huge. Improvised weapon is nice. 2 of 4. Honestly, thank God. I'll take the rats. Sure, I'll do this again. 3-8. Surprisingly, we fail. That's crazy. That never happens to me. Alright, we get some reminiscence. An investigator defeated enemy location, heal all damage from it instead. Discard this card. That's not too bad. Oh. Move up there. Play improvised weapon, fighting the rats. Just let them die? Just let them die? Are you really gonna do that, Justin? Are you just gonna let those rats fucking die? Man, losing both lockpicks is actually kinda unfortunate. I don't know. I mean, they're scenario 1 shrouds, so we have to, like, remind ourselves of that. Okay, let's say we play... I mean, the Polished Cane would be really good to get out. Okay, well, no matter what, Miguel's going to move up here. And then he's going to play this improvised weapon without paying its... well, for his additional action. And we're going to go 3-0. They're cooked. I don't think I'm going to discard this one yet. I think that's fine. I am going to loan her over here, see if there's clues here. There are clues here, but the shroud do be a little bit higher. It do be a tad higher. Okay, I'm going to draw a card. Interesting. And then I think we're just going to move back in here. Moved. Event action, loner, draw, move. Okay. Alright, I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to play Olivier. We're going to draw a card, I think. That's good. We can probably work with that. We're going to move into the lightning box. And then I think we're going to investigate at 7-4. I'm going to commit the Hone Instinct to go 8-4. +2? That's crazy. Grab a clue, get $1. Okay, upkeep. I really like a well-connected. Oh, lucky 3's kind of huge. Alright, 3 of 4. Test foot 3. If you fail, take 1 horror for each point you fail by and cross out one of your tally mark next to your memories. I think this is worth going up 3 for. Nice. Discard an ally controlled by investigate location. Ay caramba! Okay. Well, the grapevine doesn't do anything. But Miguel could go backstage, which honestly does seem kind of worth it. Let's have a think. Let's have a little sip of thinking water, shall we? My brain feels loaded with new ideas. Let's loan her in here and then do track shoes. And we'll go 5 to 3. Nice. That's crazy, chat. That's fucked up. Survivors should not be able to do what I just did. Holy cow. Anyways, we'll spend 4 clues. You pinch your... Oh, sorry, this one. Advance. Furthest location from all investigators. He's hanging up here? That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. He's up on the balcony. He's looking down at us, being like, I see you guys down there. Alright. The end of turn, if you're at a stranger's location or location, resolve the forced effect on each hitting card in your hand, ignoring the conditions. A man in an elegant black suit awaits you in the halls behind the stage, his face covered by a pale mask. You instantly recognize the actor who played the role of the stranger, one of the characters from The King in Yellow. He turns and disappears through an open doorway as if taunting you to follow. After you successfully investigate or discover clues of the stranger's location, deal 2 damage to it, limit once per turn. He probably doesn't know what happened to Abraham Lincoln. Look out! Look out, the stranger! John Wilkes Booth is behind you! Get down! Do you know what's crazy, guys? I've taken no actions with Miguel, and I moved here. I was like, so what do I do now? Oh yeah, I have my entire fucking turn. Alright, what's the forced effect? How bad would it be to add another tablet? Honestly, probably pretty bad, so I guess we're gonna kind of chill over here. What do I want to do, though? I mean, I think Andre's gonna go in here and just start grabbing some clues. And then Miguel can come and, like, try to kill it next turn, because we can do the loner loop. This ignores aloof, right? That's actually kind of sick with it. Okay, hear me out. Miguel's actually going to move over here. He's going to spend his whole turn doing that. We're going to set ourselves... Actually, so what he does is on the way, when he's on this location... He's actually just gonna shoot the motherfucker in the head. That's crazy. Alright. We're gonna go 5 to 3. That seems pretty alright to me. So fight. You plus 2 skill at the size of my target enemy connect location as if you were engaged with that enemy. Yeah, that ignores aloof. -4. We'll just do a timely intervention. And deal this idiot 2 damage. And then we'll move in here. Gorsh, Mickey! That seems pretty good. Alright. Andre is going to... Oh, and engage it? I don't want to engage it. But what if I fucking engage it, chat? What if we do that next turn? Ooh, what an interesting proposition. Okay. Okay, I'm going to spend 2. We're going to play Through the Grapevine. I'm going to spend 3 and play the Polish Cane, and then we'll draw a card. Interesting. What interesting proposition we have here. We'll go Upkeep. That's a good draw. That's also really good. This will advance. Does it surprise you to hear the voices of your distant friends, family members hum throughout the theater? Flashes of your childhood and dreams glimmer between the crumbling walls of the theater. Although your simulated mindscape contains all your dear memories, it will also shelter your shortcomings and failures. All of your past enemies, accidents, and regrets blare synonymously from all around you. Each investigator may search their deck and discard pile for a player card and draw it. Each investigator must search the deck and discard pile for a weakness and draw it signature if possible. Okay, well, we can't draw our signature weakness, so we have to draw this Dark Pact. We signed a deal with the motherfucking devil. I guess we grab the well-connected, right? That's what we want to see more than anything else here. Seems good. Dark Matter Pact, a stewed, let's go! Anyways, here's a fucking cat. And then what do we grab otherwise? Do we grab Daniel Jameson? He's probably the best card we have here. Actually, truly the best card we have is Glassing. But I think the next best is... Interesting. What do we got on the trap? When you play Makeshift Trap, you may increase or decrease its uses by 1. Only trigger if there are 1 or more enemies at a attached location. It's poisonous. When you remove 1 or more time from Makeshift Trap, deal 1 damage to an enemy at attached location. When you play it, you may attach it, and none of the enemies cannot move or make attacks of opportunity. I do think I'm going to take the trap. I do think that's just, like, the best card. Remote configuration with a knapsack. I don't want to get into that Luke Robinson bullshit right now. It's Friday, it's a chill stream. We do not need to think about Luke Robinson today, folks. Luke Robinson cannot hurt us where we are. Okay, now we get encounter cards. But first, let's read this. Your mind is unraveling every thread of the past you remember into the virtual dreamscape of Ward Theater. You're slowly drifting into insanity. When you would take any amount of horror, you may cross out 1 tally mark from your memories instead. What do we got here? Yeah, that's pretty bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I can take this horror. Okay, you're not fucking with me. You think I suck. You think I fucking suck. Prey, least memories only. Hunter retaliate. When it attacks you, it deals +1 horror for every 2 of your memories. Ay caramba. Okay. I have a plan, and I don't know if it's a good one. And I think that plan is play well connected. And then we're going to use the Grapevine to exhaust it and choose an enemy at a revealed location. I'm going to choose the stranger on the balcony. We're going to move one location at a time along the shortest path to the enemy's location and engage it, then draw one card. Honestly, not bad. Okay. I will then attack him. So we're going to use the Polished Cane. So we have 7 to 3. We can go 9 to 3. All right, we are going to... Ooh, we can evade him. But we get another extra action, so we gotta deal 1 damage to him. Okay, we get an extra action. Okay. I have idea. I think we just try to evade the fucker then. I mean, what if we just hit him again? I don't think it's the end of the world. 7 to 3. Nice. Okay. Now let's see some classic Miguel De La Cruz shit. Let's loan her into the lobby and then do the track shoes at 5 to 3. We'll go 6-7 to 3. 6-7 to 3. Okay, we fail. That's all right. We're gonna punch you at 3 to 3. Sure. -10. Honestly, brother, very impressive. Alright, then I'm going to move up here. And I think we just play this improvised weapon from our discard pile. I know we're spoiled for choice, but I mean, like, we might as well keep this back for when we need to use it. That bird outside is going nuts with it. So we have 3 to 1, which is not an impressive number. But trust me, I'm a survivor. It usually works out for me. -4, so we are -1, so we can commit this timely intervention to nuke him. And then I gotta draw a card, and then this gets shuffled in. Okay. And then we advance this. As you face off with the stranger, you get the sense that he is grinning beneath his pale, faceless mask. Where is Fragment, you ask, but he does not respond. Who are you? He remains silent, but brings his gloved hand up and slowly removes his mask, revealing a mirror image of yourself. It's me? Who are you? The doppelganger asks threateningly. You step back in shock, and your other self steps back in accordance. You point towards it and responds in kind. The stranger appears to mimic your every move. Put a copy of the Set Aside Your Other Self into play in each investigator's threat area. Check your campaign log. We have uncovered the cultist in human methods, so I think we're each going to gain a clue and heal up to 2 damage and 2 horror, because that actually seems really clutch. Okay, I don't remember how these guys work, but I believe you take damage if you deal damage to them. Their stats are equal to your stats, and if they're exhausted, you do not do the damage to yourself. So I think I might remember exactly how they work. Yeah. Turns out, what the fuck? This guy has 8 health? Miguel, what the fuck, brother? That's crazy of you to do that. Okay. It's finally time to face your past. You must overcome the cultists within you to uncover the whereabouts of Desilda's palace. Force when an investigator is defeated. If there's a copy of your other self in their threat area, that copy is defeated as well. Objective, if there are no copies of your other self in play and at least one investigator is undefeated, we advance. Okay. I'm doing just bow this guy a question. Or do we put down the trap here? I think we get attacked to put the makeshift trap here with 3 time. And then this guy is going to come in here. This guy's going to ready. We're each going to take a horror. And then we can go upkeep. And then we go 1 of 5. Over here. Chill, brother. I have no more weaknesses left to draw. Oh, I did this wrong the last time, didn't I? There's another one. I did this one. Oh, okay, well, let's just... I discard you. And that's it. I mean, I can look at the last ones. It was... I think it would have triggered. Because I had that... Yeah, no. I played it right unknowingly. Was the first one different? It was, okay. What do we got? You cannot commit cards to skill tests. Well, thank God I played those fucking things when I did, huh? Alright, I think we need to evade some guys. Your evade is very high. Okay, I mean, I think we try to evade him. And we go 8. Up to 9. Back down to 8. So 8 to 5. Nice. That's actually really good. So we're going to gain 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This guy's going to be exhausted. We're going to gain a turn. Okay. And then I think we spend 2 for this sudden fall. So we're going to go 7 to 2. This guy's going to take 3 damage. He has 4 health remaining. You cannot commit skill cards to skill tests. Okay. I think we're going to give him a whack. Not even that balcony make it a sudden fall. Man. I wish I could knock him down if he came with me. So we're going to go 7 to 2 with the cane. Sure. And then I think I'm going to finish my turn by playing a payday for 4 resources. Okay. Now over here, I'm going to attempt to evade this guy at 7 to 4. I'll be lucky. So we'll draw a card. Okay, we're kind of spoiled for choice here. I think the non-negotiable is we have to fire on this guy. So we're going to go, what is that, 7 to 2? He's cooked! Okay. I think we reload the bow, and then I think we spend 1 to play this improvised weapon to attack this guy at 3 to 1. Sure. Okay. This guy moves up here. This guy cannot leave. We go upkeep. Upkeep. Time's running out, brother. Time is running out for us all. Okay. 2 of 5. Hello. Okay. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Miguel is keeping some secrets here for sure. I think we just try to kill this guy, right? Maybe Miguel goes first. I would like to evade you. We have so much of our space eaten up by this shit, though. Okay. I think we whack this guy at 7 to 3. Nice. He'll take a hit. We'll gain an action. I think we're going to Olivier down into this location. And then we're going to whack this motherfucker with the cane at 7 to 2. Huge. That is 2. So we're going to deal a damage. We're going to exhaust this. And then we're going to punch the cat at 2 to 2. 2 to 3, sorry. Huge. Cat does take a damage. It's going to move over there. And then I think I'm just going to hippity-hop back up top. I mean, I could try to grab the clues. I actually think, yeah, we'll try to grab these clues. But we'll just try to squeeze out some more victory. Miguel is probably fine. We have, what, 3 turns before things get really crazy? We can probably solve the majority of these problems before then. Alright, let's fire the bow on you. We're going to go 7 to 3. He's cooked. Okay. I mean, I think we do improvised weapon against you. So we have 3 to 1. We'll commit this to go 4 to 1. Nice. You'll take 2 damage and we'll draw a card, and I think I'm going to spend the clue. No, I'm not worried about the damage yet. We'll save the clue for a longbow hit. That's interesting. Okay. I guess we try to evade you. At 5 to 4, we're gonna go 6, 7 to 4. I think the icons are just better here. No, we failed that. I'm just gonna go 5 to 4. Now I'm gonna take an attack, and I'm gonna lose a memory to counter it, to play the E-cash to draw 3, so gain 3, draw 1. The reason for this is that it makes the skulls now only -3, so we just want to make it a little bit softer on us. And this guy can deal a horror. We're not worried about dying. Enemy phase, this guy's going to die to the makeshift trap, which is actually kind of sick with it. And then we will go upkeep. And then upkeep. Interesting. Alright, 3 of 5. Okay, well, we're gonna do that. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm gonna do that, chat. Okay, we lose an action. Sure. Okay. Alright, well, we're gonna lose 2 actions and draw the top card of the encounter deck. It's rats. Okay, that's much better than taking 3 horror. What do you think, chat? Alright, so this overpower is just burning a hole in our pocket. We can't commit it to shit. What if I like taking 3 horror? That's your prerogative. I'm not one to judge. What's this still doing here? Okay. Well, we're gonna attack this guy with the cane, and we're gonna go 7 to 1. We fail against the rats. We take a horror. Discard it. That's crazy. Okay, well, that's unexpected, but you know what happens. Alright, Miguel. I think we're going to take a horror to play Daniel Jameson. And then I think we try to evade this guy at 6 to 4. No, I think we do this. And then we do the guerrilla tactics for the evades, and we do 8 to 4. Alright, he is exhausted. No, he stays with me. We do get to deal him a damage. Just got back in the game after 10 years. Never played the revised stuff. I watch you and Daniel videos every day. Great stuff. Thanks. Thank you so much, Bearded Mike. Hope you're having a great day. I think we load the bow, and then we fire the bow, and we go, I believe that is 8 to the game's 3. Justin, love your scenario rankings for 2026. Daniel copied you and released his list today. Yeah, he asked if where my tier maker thing was. This motherfucker takes 3 damage. Let's go. Oh, sorry. After you discard a hitting card from your hand. Okay, the rats bite back. We're gonna take a horror. I think I'm just gonna lose a memory. So we go upkeep. Okay. 4 of 5. I'll lose an action. perspective switch of my own. So you can move a hidden card from your hand to another investigator's hand if possible. Take this. Alright, chat, let's see if we can win this turn and get rid of both of these reminiscences? How do you spell it? I don't know how I say that word. Who am I? Pretending I know what words are and what words mean. I'm just a fucking kid wearing a mask, brother. Okay, let's whack the rat. 7-1. Alright, that one worked. We have 3-1, so we get an action. We'll kill him, and we'll heal him instead. And then after you discard a hidden card from your hand, discard perfect switch, disengage while enemies move to the revealed location farthest from your current location. Oh, I had to take one more horror, didn't I? Okay, I think that I stabbed myself in the belly. And then I actually think I do this the grapevine. And I'm going to choose this enemy, and although I can't engage it, I can move over here and draw a card. Alright, Miguel. Let's see if you can finish this off. Let's evade this guy at 8-4. We'll go 10-4. Nice. You'll draw a card. I will evade him. And then we're gonna load the bow and fire the bow. As is my wont as an elite gamer. And then we'll go 8-3. He's fucking cooked. Alright. Clean, actually. Had to be a little bit desperate at times, but desperate times. Oh, no, I didn't do this one. Oh, that's right, yeah, I wanted to, have him attack me. Right, sorry, I missed this line. He attacks. We take the horror. I had it all thought out in my head. I just got distracted because this dude said giving 3 damage greater than taking 3 horror, and it's true. Giving is always better than taking. And other philanthropist shit. So he attacks them, and then I discard this card. So that dealt me a horror. Then we loaded the bow, and we fired the bow. And it went exactly as intended. And then this one goes here. R2. We get 4 VP along with the tablet, which is going to give the player with the least. So Miguel's going to earn 6, and Andre is going to learn 4. Which honestly, I'd prefer it to be the other way around, but beggars cannot always be choosers. Computer, why do you sound like a fucking jet plane right now? I know, eh? I wish I could push, like, it's, that's what and I actually used it to, like, deal some damage to the masked stranger up there. This deck needs to change. I think this overpower has to go. So I guess the question is, what do we grab in its stead? Realistically, we probably want some sort of event. I mean, do we have something that heals? Not really. I mean, maybe, I mean, outside of assets we do, right? But nothing that really, like, is a good healer for the team. Do we want to buy Dark Horse? And then save for Scrapper? Or Chad, do we just want to buy Observed? Do we just want to buy, like, Observed and a 2 experience card? Get Observed for 2 scenarios. Kind of down for Glimmer of Hope, not gonna lie. What the heck? Let's do Glimmer of Hope. Let's cut the Hidden Shelters. And the I think I'll keep 1 Hidden Shelter, but cut the Stalk Prey and then the Overpower. And then let's do that thing that I talked about. Let's buy Observed. Why the fuck not, right? And then over here for Andre, what do I feel like we're missing? Upgraded manual dexes. All right. Well, those are our decks going into the next scenario, which is a little bit of a Fragment of Carcosa. So if you want to get a little bit flippy-floppy with me, I'll see you guys all next week. In the meantime, thanks for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you could do so by liking, commenting, subscribing. This is the More PBG channel, by the way, that these videos are on. Hi! Yeah, you can join our Patreon. You can, which I actually think I don't have linked on the More. The More PBG is still a work in progress. Who knows? But thanks for watching.